Look, I could overwhelm you with all this highly technical jargon like full accreditation, increased on-time graduation rate, reduced chronic absenteeism, strong Tier 1 instruction. And while all that is true, here's what you really need to know. Newport News Public Schools is doing an amazing job helping students learn, grow, and succeed. Cue the mic drop. Because of a wonderful team effort by our dedicated teachers, hardworking students, involved parents, and supporting community partners, all the schools in Newport News are fully accredited. And the Virginia Department of Education recognized Deer Park, General Stanford, and Hilton Elementary Schools with the distinguished rating for exceeding statewide expectations. NNPS was also recognized for improving student attendance through innovative programs. And when students show up to learn, more students graduate on time, which is now an amazing 97%. It's really nice to hear all about the great things happening in Newport News Public Schools.
Fifth graders from every Newport News elementary school were invited to put our STEM skills to the test. At the annual Elementary Engineering Design Challenge, student teams took on the roles of different engineers and computer programmers. NNPS partnered with the United States Navy to create a really fun scenario where each team used our STEM knowledge to help save a Navy SEAL. We got to build a submarine, solve secret passwords, and use coding to guide an unmanned ship. It was like the real thing. We really were the engineers helping the Navy. It helped us understand teamwork, communication, thinking creatively, and how to solve real-world problems. General Stanford won third place, Stanford Elementary earned second place, and my team, Kiln Creek, was the winning school. It was so awesome.
At each magnet school across Newport News Public Schools, school leaders are connecting with students and teachers in really creative ways. Each magnet school administrator took part in a meaningful activity called Shadow a Magnet Student. For a whole day, school leaders selected a student and then followed them around. Not in a creepy way, but to experience the school day through the point of view of a student. It was really wild to see administrators participating in classroom discussions about engineering, creating 3D applications, painting alongside some really talented art students, and playing music with the jazz band. This gave school leaders some really valuable insights about increasing student engagement, supporting educators, and making each magnet program the best it can be. And while only one student was shadowed at each school, the lessons learned from this experience will benefit all magnet students and teachers to improve school culture and better support the great instruction happening in each classroom.
Over 150 student archers let loose at the annual NNPS State Qualifier Archery Tournament. Held at an Achievable Dream Middle and High School, the weekend tournament featured archers from Virginia and North Carolina, including 9 schools from Newport News. Teams and individuals shot flights from 10 and 15 meters, aiming for the 10-point bullseye to qualify for states. And student clubs and teacher volunteers gladly offered their time to ensure a well-run tournament. The top winning teams were Rich Neck Elementary, Gildersleeve Middle, and for the 10th year in a row, Mitchell High School brought home the W. State Qualifier was a fitting name for this tournament, since these 3 winning teams, along with 3 other schools and 132 individuals, all qualified for the 2026 Virginia State Tournament in March.
The One City Fall Family Fest was a wonderful weekend event that empowered families, strengthened community connections, and offered resources in a fun, family-centered environment. Organized by the Family and Community Engagement Team, the Fall Family Fest took place at Midtown Community Center. Over 1,200 students and their families enjoyed a wealth of fun family activities and resources. NNPS staff, student volunteers, and community partners hosted a multitude of tables for families to enjoy academic support, technology, literacy, educational resources, fall-themed crafts, and festive activities. Educators shared their super reading powers, while parents set in for informative family empowerment sessions. At the free food pantry, NNPS staff worked alongside church volunteers to kindly offer fresh and healthy food options. For families, the One City Fall Family Fest was an engaging and welcoming event where families could gain a wealth of resources while spending quality time together.
3, 2, 1, Lego!
My favorite school club is our LEGO Robotics team. It's the coolest way to learn about robots, coding, and engineering, all while hanging out with your friends and building Legos. In December, 24 teams across Hampton Roads competed in the first LEGO League regional tournament at Crittenden Middle School. Newport News Public Schools had the most schools there, with 11 teams working hard to complete missions and score points. General Stanford Elementary received the Core Values Award for displaying teamwork, respect, and a love for learning. Yates Elementary earned the award for their awesome robot design. McIntosh Elementary was recognized with the Judges Award. Even the custodial crew at Crittenden received the Volunteer Award for their great work setting up the high-energy event. And my team, Newsom Park Elementary, was awarded for our innovation projects where we offered creative solutions to real-world problems. And what's even cooler, we scored enough points to be invited to compete in the state championship.